Surprise, surprise, I need a little help here on the channel. Hi, I'm Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And anyway, today I want to talk a little bit about my David Finch things. If you recently watched, I did add a new piece to the collection. So let me again show you the new piece here. And I'm actually considering putting this one up in the center where that Batman right there is. And I am contemplating adding more Finch pieces to the collection. Now this makes number 29, believe it or not, that I have original Finch pieces. Somebody actually asked, hey Chris, can you actually do an updated top 10 or top 20 or whatever you want to do? Because last time I think I did a top 12 and now I've got 29 pieces. So I've got a lot of pieces to talk about. And I've added a lot of villains over the last year. And the thing is that I am obsessed with getting more Finch because he is the Finchiest, he is the GOAT, and I want to add more pieces to the collection. And so I am going to be doing that. I've reached out to Jason, who is the owner of Essential Sequential, and I've asked him to put me on the list once again for when David has the opportunity. Now, of course, when David goes to convention, that is the only time that he works on commissions at a convention, rather. And, so the people that attend those conventions, those are the priority. But not everybody's spending $800 or $1,500 or $3,000 on art. Some people are doing the smaller sketches. Some people are doing the higher dollar items. But if he has time, obviously he is going to start taking people's requests. And so I don't care how long it takes. It's just one of those things I would like to keep adding. I would like to keep adding to the wall. Obviously, I'm going to be running out of the wall space soon. But I did want to add a few villains, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, and also a larger scale commission to see what you guys had to say about it. So the order that I have, basically, I've got, in terms of head sketches, I've got Talon up first. I'm very excited to add Talon to the wall. Obviously, I'm a big Court of Owls fan. I've kind of kicked around the idea of also doing a second one with the family of the Court of Owls. Obviously, usually they just have kind of like the dad and the mom and the kids, but they're just all wearing their owl masks. And there's not a lot of detail on those. And of course, the thing I love about Finch is his incredible line work, absolutely beautiful detail. And so I am considering doing a family portrait. So I do want you guys to weigh in on that. Like, what do you guys think about a family portrait at Court of Owls? Or do you think if just Talon is good enough representation of the Court of Owls? Okay. The second one on my list is actually recommended, I think, maybe from Dan and Eric, and it was Joe Chill. Because really, if you think about it, Joe Chill is the original Batman villain. He is the person responsible for creating Batman. And so Joe Chill is just an average guy. But again, the thought of, that he has kind of that beanie hat with the gun pointing forward, I think it could be a very meaningful villain to add to the wall. I think it would be awesome. So definitely Joe Chill, Talon are at the top of my list. Also on my list is, of course, Deathstroke, which I don't have. Deathstroke, again, not my favorite villain. That's why some of these are way down at the bottom. But anyway, he is up there for sure. Also, Black Mask, he is on my list. And also Talia al Ghul. Now, I have a Ra's al Ghul. Talia is kind of a hit or miss character for me in terms of a Finch piece. I love his females, but they lack the line work as the villains. The villains has all the dark shadows and the gnarliness, whereas females are softer. My favorite one that he did is my Punchline. I really like her a lot. And so I'm Talia is on my list, but she's a little bit lower. The other ones I've kind of considered are Calendar Man. That's another one that I thought of. So like Calendar Man with like the Roman numerals going across his head, maybe in the Arkham jersey, which could be kind of cool. So where do you guys weigh in on my list of heads? Head sketches, rather. I'm still debating between, like, what do you think is better, Calendar Man or Black Mask? I don't know if I need them both, but where do you weigh those in? Like, where do you put Talia in those three? Like rank those for me down in the comments. That would really help me out. In addition, then I want to do a larger commission. Obviously, Bane is one of Finch's best drawings, I think. He draws Bane better than just about anybody. And I think that Bane could be a really cool commission. Now, on my wall over here, again, if I put this one in the middle, I thought I could put my original Finch commission where he's on the top of the building down by Man-Bat. Man-Bat, of course, is phenomenal. And I could pair him with another villain, or although I could pair him with another Batman. But I have this desire to get another 11 by 17. Now, again, these are very expensive. These are $3K right now as they're recording this, and they're probably only going to go on up. When I first got my original one here, it was $1,200. I paid $1,200 for the Man-Bat as well at MegaCon. So the prices have definitely crept up. But again, this is my obsession right now. My obsession is to get as many Finch pieces as I can because I love this art. This wall is something I look at every day, and it is really my true, number one passion in this hobby right now is getting these. So I'm debating between obviously doing a Bane, which again, he does phenomenal work with Bane, or I've also thought about doing a Commissioner Gordon. One of my favorite things about Batman is the relationship between Batman and Gordon, that trust. And ideally, I would love to have Gordon with his trench coat, smoking a cigarette or something, smoke billowing off the Gotham City building with Batman flying forward. There's also another image from another artist where Gordon is standing there, but he's got the shadow of the bat and the city line. Now, when Finch does a piece, he doesn't always do backgrounds. It's just up to him. And so, Eric B posted to me, so he's like, if you just did Gordon, would that be worth it to you? And it probably wouldn't if it didn't have the background, if it didn't have the bat signal, or it didn't have the city behind him. And so maybe I would be safer off with Bane. Maybe I could ask him for a Batman versus Joker. I don't know. I'm still debating. David is going to be at multiple conventions this summer, so I'm hoping to be able to get a few pieces out of my list. And I know, Jason's going to try to do that for when there's availability. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm really struggling more with the 11 by 17, the big commission piece. Where do you guys see it? Like, what do you think would be the best thing? And again, the Gordon one speaks to me more just because it's not done very often, and I don't think Finch has done it. He's done Gordon in the comics a little bit, but not a ton, and so I think it would be a meaningful piece for me. But again, you guys know how much I love the villains. The villains are my favorite thing in the world. So should I go Bane? But then if I get Bane, am I going to want XYZ characters in full body? So I feel like I could get in trouble there, right? So I do feel like the Man-Bat and this Batman pair up nicely. Maybe this new Batman of mine could be in the middle, or maybe I get a larger Batman commission down the road of just his portrait. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I definitely wanted to hear your advice. Again, I've given my list to Jason for availability down the road. Again, if it takes 5-6 years, I don't care. But I really want to keep going. And so it's just, again, it's a passion project for me for sure. So let me know what you guys think about this particular thing. Like, what do you think I should do? Let me know. Again, thank you for listening to me ramble on. Thank you to you. I don't know what I said. It's been a long day. Hopefully you are not tired of me rambling on, but let me know your thoughts. Anyway, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch the content. Really appreciate you guys and your helpful advice. It just means a lot to me. So anyway, hope you're all doing great. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the Batcave, hopefully with some new Finch pieces. Bye, everybody. Man, oh man, you guys know how much I love my Red Wolf collectible slab stands. Well, now they have something brand new that you can put right in front of your collectibles to display them however you want. Of course, they have all of the customizable nameplates and a really strong magnets. All of these that fit the slab stands also fit these plates, which is absolutely incredible. So what we're looking at here, you can see the Batman logo in front of my Batman statue. It's basically a way to display your favorite collectibles and tie it all in together. It looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, here's a Harley Quinn. It just adds a little something to your collection, and I really like the quality here. It's heavy duty. It's really well made. It's the same stuff that they use for their slab stands, but this is really just kind of like a nameplate. It's really well done, and I can't recommend these enough. Of course, you could use the existing plates that you already have, or you can order new ones. They all fit with the really strong magnets, and of course, please use code STATUE at checkout to save. I can't recommend Red Wolf Collectibles enough. They are really awesome, and they have amazing quality. RedWolfCollectibles.com. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.